All right, so today I have Mark Anthony on. He's from Texas. So Mark, how'd you get in real estate?
I got in real estate. Well, it's actually much farther than that, I guess. I would say just by watching videos on YouTube and I'm sure that's how everyone started, right? By watching videos, how everyone's talking about real estate.
Right?
Uh, I guess before that, I just been hearing it all from other people. Like I hear about stocks, I hear about trading, and then I heard about real estate. And when I heard about it, I was like, I got, I guess, curious or interested in it basically. So I started watching YouTube videos, and one thing led to another. I saw somebody talked about lease options, and then when I looked that up, I found Chris Crone, and that's where I decided just to go to the event and just go in person. So
All
it
right.
was me. But that's how I got started. Just basically going to that event and then reaching out to other people who are involved in real estate. So I started to connect to everyone.
Cool. So catch me up to speed. What's happening with your real estate journey now?
My real estate journey now is been like I'm acquiring properties to keep them and hold them. But the only one that I have right now is like the one. Well, I have one that's gonna be a rental soon, but the other one that I'm working on, I'm still repairing it, and as soon as it's done, when it's rent ready, then I'll rent that one. But my journey right now is working on that at the same time, um, trying to prepare the other one to be rented as well. But the other one doesn't need any repairs. It's just the people are moving out, so I can rent it out basically.
Nice.
But yeah, the one I got, the one repairing, I got that through Harmony, thanks to again other relationships that I have, and thanks to those, I was able to acquire that one. So my journey now is just um, working on that. I was doing it at first, like doing all some of the work, but then I hired a contractor to finish up the rest. That way, I can save some time, and then putting my time elsewhere as to making more phone calls and more doing more SMS as well, so I can get another property and add that to my portfolio.
Wow, that's cool. Okay.
So that's my journey so far in real estate.
Good deal. Did you get on terms or sub two?
Not yet, not one like that. No,
One like that?
no, not yet. I want to get one in sub too. Like the one that I got like through Harmony. That one I was gonna get it sub two because the seller, all she wanted was between 3 to 5 thousand, and once we talked about it, she was gonna walk away with 4 grand. Um, but as we were going through the whole paperwork, again, this is something new, right? Sub two was new to me, so trying to do like a loan mod to put the arrears in the back end. They were working on that, but they said, hey, look, even if we do it right now, like we're working on right now, it's gonna take um it's gonna go through a probation period where within those 3 months you can't really like sell the property because the probation period, right? Because the loan mod. And
Right.
that's when I was like, I don't want to wait 3 months. You know what? This has been going on too long. Let me just get a hard money and just pay it off completely. And so that's what I did on that. It was gonna
Okay.
be tough too, but yeah.
Well, that works. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was gonna be great. Like it was gonna be a sub two, and that's what I was looking forward to because that would have been a lot easier. Like honestly, I feel like that would have been a lot easier just sub two because with hard money, it it's like going, it's like so hassle a little bit actually.
Yeah, it is.
Now I'm like, wow, okay, I see how hard money is, and I'm just like, okay, I'd rather get some too.
Right.
Yeah, my friends told me like, yep, now you see how it is. So like, yeah, I see it. It's cool though. It's cool. It's cool that I experienced it because I got to know what it's like about reaching different lenders, and everyone has their own criteria and what quote they give you basically. What the numbers look like, interest rate or your how much down do they want. It's just there's so many things that come across this. But then even if you get one, something will always happen. Like they need more documents or this other thing came up or something else happens. And I'm just like, wow. Like
Right.
something would have been so easy. Like I was already at the finish line. But when the whole probation thing happened, I was like, okay, you know what? I guess I have to use like our money.
Right.
was
Good deal.
interesting.
Yeah, for sure. So what kind of marketing are you doing right now?
Marketing, I am doing SMS. So yeah, just pretty much SMS and door knocking as well. So with pre-foreclosures, I am door knocking, but now I'm trying to do more like SMS. So as they're responding, I get on the phone and then I go in person. Um, I believe I love that better because when I tried it, I was like, man, I got like 2 appointments like that Monday, and I was like, this actually feels a lot better. Like it's easier. Like when I talk to a seller, like or any person, like I'm really good at talking to people. So the same experience that I gained from door knocking, I feel like I give the same energy and same conversation over the phone as well. It's hard to explain, but I feel like door knocking's helped me out so like dramatically. So when I talk to people over the phone, potential sellers, it's like it's a lot easier and it's pretty cool.
Good deal. So have you used partnerships yet?
What was that?
Have you used partnerships yet in any of your deals?
Let's see. Well, my dad's actually my partner on it, so yeah. But no,
Oh,
no
that's cool.
partnership. Besides him, no other partnership yet.
Okay.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Um, so what are your future goals in real estate?
My future goals in real estate, well, I have several of them, but I'll say my future goals in real estate is to, acquire more properties to hold and basically acquire more properties to hold and then do more flips so I can gain more experience in flips. I want to acquire even like multifamily down the road too. Like that would be great to acquire some. And
Mhm.
but before then, is like I want to have a portfolio of single family, and then from there, like work on getting multifamily. Those are my goals for real estate. And
Awesome.
yeah, passive.
Okay. Yeah. Multifamily, yeah, it takes about the same amount of work to get a multifamily deal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
for sure. So let me ask you, what do you hate about real estate?
What was that?
What do you hate about real estate?
What do I hate about real estate? It's a good question. Um, oh, it's a really good question. I never got asked that. What do I hate about real estate? Well, I would say, like I mentioned about the harmony, that's one thing I hate. I
Right?
was like, oh wow, why does it have to be like this? Like, okay, I don't like this. Like, let me go back to the creative side and work on that.
Right?
So I feel like I think that's one thing I hate. I think it's the harmony process.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So what's been your biggest struggle so far?
My biggest struggle is since I'm juggling with my self-employed job and real estate, and not even just those two things. I'm also working on the third thing, which is marketing. So
Yeah.
I'm working on those three things. So I feel like my struggle is having that balance. Like I'm still like I'm balancing my, with going to the gym. I'm balancing spending time with my family. I'm balancing with like work and business. So I'm just working on improving that more. Like for example, I made some tweaks on my self-employed job where I have a supervisor handling some of the calls and workload, so that way I can use that time for my business. So I'm like, it's a work in progress, but that's what I'm working on balancing that.
Good deal. Okay. So let me ask you one last question.
Yeah.
If you could give advice to anybody that wants to do real estate, what would you tell them?
Giving advice to anyone, I would just say take action, be honest, and just build relationships.
Yeah. That's the best. Take action.
Yep,
Yeah, good stuff.
definitely.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Awesome. All right. Let me stop
Okay,
this.
Brian.